Dallas, Texas, we are back and we're having a deacons meeting in the dojo. It's the All Pressure Podcast, and I'm your humble host once again, Black Ceasar, man. Thank y'all for coming to join us, man. These are my co-hosts, man. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves, fellas.
Yes, sir. Dougie Blast, man. Y'all already know. I just want to say shout out to all the people that's been tapped in with us, you know what I'm saying, following us on YouTube and stuff like that. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, you know what I'm saying. If y'all haven't followed us already, tap into the Instagram, the All Pressure Podcast DFW. What's good, KB, with you?
Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I'm KB, manager, Black Ceasar. That's my guy right here.
Kings.
Apparently, I'm gonna be permanent now, so I'm gonna be joining y'all every week.
Yeah,
you know, so I'm happy to be here.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
glad to have you.
Appreciate y'all, bro. Yeah, so now we'll have some fun today, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff. A nice little overview going on. We're gonna have some fun today.
Yeah.
Type shit, man. What they do, man? It's your boy Media Sensei, man. Chilling here at the dojo, man, with the guys. Hell, All Pressure Podcast. Let's get it.
You heard what the kids say. Media Sensei, man. We in the spot, man. Just shout out once again, man. Just piggyback off of Doug. Shout out to everybody that support us. We do not take that for granted. Shout out to everybody that been tapping in with myself, with everybody just saying, hey, man, y'all going in. We sincerely appreciate that, man. It do mean a lot. So we're going to go ahead and just jump into it, man. Dallas, Texas is going crazy right now. You know, they lifted all the restrictions, so folks is back packing out, bidding in, folks back going to concerts. Like, we really back popping. So it's a different space that we're living in now, man. You know, even J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole and 21 Savage and Murray, I believe, they're actually coming out here on October 11th. So it's interesting. I saw that Drewski is actually supposed to be hosting that. And I was like, Drewski's is literally paving the way for comedians. I don't think I've ever seen the internet come and go from being internet sensation to now hosting a multi-city, multi-million-dollar tour. You know, headliner with J. Cole and 21 Savage, two of the biggest artists we have. Yeah. So that just says a lot to this, like, what comedians are doing. That says a lot to this, how the game is just revolutionized. Yeah. You know,
shout out to DC Young Fly.
Shout out to man, DC Young Fly with them vines, bro. He used to be doing it, So you know, and then I think like different cats have kind of taken it different ways. You see, some guys are falling off, some guys stay consistent. So you know what I mean. Like so what do you think that this says for this like the era of internet comedy? You know what I mean? How do you think that things are starting to morph?
I'm gonna just jump it out because you know what I'm saying. I got a couple jokes on my sleeve, so not really tight. But I just think that you know what I'm saying. Like now, because everybody always love comedians, you know what I'm saying. But of course, it's like, how can you pay somebody to make you laugh? But now the comedians are learning about business, so it's giving them opportunities to be able to use that platform to market now. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you look at TVs and everything, like what is it? It's basically skits of black people doing. Right. So like for a culture, it's like we're finally getting idolized for our gifts. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like you know what I'm saying. It's not too many unfunny black people at all. You know what I'm saying? So be able to. I'm saying not too many. Corny. Of course, it is some corny. You know what I'm saying, but the corny niggas even be funny to some people where you know what I'm saying they're not as funny because like the bar is kind of set high for us out rip.
Black
you know what I'm saying? So like everybody can't you know what I'm saying come off the dome, but a lot of us can piece stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to like you said, DC Young Fly, Drewski, everybody. They all doing their thing, bro. On a big platform and to be able to turn into a business, bro, that's lit. For sure.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Doug, man. It's a whole bunch of funny black people. Back in high school when I grew up, I just recorded all my friends, and that's like basically how I got started doing videos. Them motherfuckers was funny, bro. I'm talking about real live jacks. Everybody I knew at school was a comedian, bro. Like the shit was funny as fuck. And the way Drewski just came in the game and took over. I mean, on Call of Duty commercials and shit. That shit, that shit amazing, bro. Niggas been doing skits for a long time, and just to see somebody like that, go crazy like that,
that's how a commercial is, bro. It's a big ass skit. You know what I'm saying? That's why they excelling so much, because they funny, so they don't naturally get everybody attention. You know what I mean? And then they're a familiar face now, especially once you elevate. So shit, like you can pretty much sell anything, bro. Once you get somebody attention, because like since the world is so oversaturated with ads now, like you have to get people attention, or that we trying to figure out how to skip the ad. So if it's not interesting, bro, nobody ain't watching shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why comedy's fucking excelling and taking over when it does come to the ad world, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're gonna continue to get better. As long as you consistent, bro. Just like with everything else, comedians consistent, they continue to elevate in they field, bro. And it's only gonna be more for them. So they seeing what they can do. Like I remember we got to see DC Young Fly. He actually hosted one of our events at Commerce. We had Cold War and he came to host it. So like that was lit as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Seeing him up there, that's why I was like, should I have to shout him out? Cause shit, he came from making jokes, just firing people up, shit that we do, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like just firing niggas up and shit. He got famous doing that, and then took that and really flipped his bag and kept evolving. You know what I'm saying? So it's just nice to see them niggas really flourishing. You know what I mean?
So I got a question. Alright, what y'all think about how like DC Young Fly and like Drewski, they probably, I haven't seen them do like stand up comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen Desi
Desi
Banks.
Yeah.
He do a little stand up.
Yeah.
I know a little Simone do stand up.
Yeah.
What y'all think about the different dynamic? Like do y'all think they could handle that shit?
Bro, no, that's interesting you say that, bro. Because I was gonna ask, because like we actually recently, I don't even want to say got in cahoots, but you know we're very fortunate to meet some very dope comics. Shout out to my boy Switch Alert. Shout out to my boy Just Jeff. Boom Bell Comedy, man. And so like being able to see these.
Shout out to Luscious, shout out to Red.
You know what I'm saying? I got my girl Luscious, Luscious Barbie. I don't want no trouble, Luscious Barbie. Shout out, my boy Reggie. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, it's like being able to see the transparency between the two. You know, and I think it's very interesting because older comics couldn't really get with the times.
Yeah.
You know, being able to move their comedy from being on stage to like being in front of a camera. But now these young comics are very much versatile in doing both. You know, now you have some cats. You even had Desi Banks on an interview talking about how he froze up just at a comedy show because he tried to do the shit that he do online and niggas was not laughing because it's like, you know what, there is a big difference and it's all about the lyrics. Now what you say is how you say it, so there is a big disparity. So like I'm glad you said that, bro. So speaking of comics, we talking all time comics, and I mean like whether it be stand up, whether it be movie comedy, like y'all top 5 comics all time.
Dave Chappelle.
Go ahead and go, Jones.
Who you at, Jones?
I'm just gonna say Dave Chappelle. Top.
I got a list for y'all.
Shit.
You got a list for us to choose from, or a list?
I have a list.
for
I
your
have a
person.
top 5.
Alright, well, let me go ahead and get mine. I got like 3.
Okay.
Write one down.
Man, okay, what's your list,
We
Kevin?
got Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a staple. We got Cat Williams. Enjoyed his
Cat
shit
Williams
growing up. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
That's what I grew up on. So Cat Williams. Eddie Murphy. I ain't never seen one of his specials. That nigga ain't kill it, bro. Dave Chappelle. I seen him do skit work and stand up work and movies.
Is crazy.
Versatile. And then I got Bernie Mac, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got Bernie Mac just because I seen him do it on TV shows. Stand up. Versatile as well. So shit. He was like, in my eyes, before his time. You know what I'm saying? So I really fuck with Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? Not just because he passed. People like to give people flowers, but shit, just because of his talent, bro. Just raw talent. So
Man, you know, one time for the short niggas, you know what I'm saying? I always gotta put on for the short niggas. So, Cat Williams, Martin,
Thanks.
you know what I'm saying? DC Young Fly.
Thanks.
Damn, I had the other two in my head. Chris Tucker is like, I don't know, he like, I say he be my fit.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? I
I
give him a strong fit because he like, you know what I'm saying? He has like Rush Hour. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I could watch that whole.
His stand up funny shit too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he very versatile. So like, he was a great actor and stuff like that. My foe, who I gotta go with? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it in the air for right now.
It's hard.
But
4 and 5 get hard.
Exactly,
bro. Like,
for sure. Because it's so many of them. Mike Epps.
100%.
Mike Epps, there you go.
Honorable mention.
Big staples.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, man, you know, and I'm glad that like there's a lot of similar views up here. Big Bernie Mac fan, just all the way coming up from whenever he was doing Def Comedy Jam, just going crazy. Definitely fuck with my boy Dick Gregory. This week I feel like he really paid the way, not even in comedy, but just for like black people to just have a voice. You know what I mean? And just like just the type of work that he put in is the people that he's able to inspire. I fuck with like Roger Comedy, like Bruce, bro. Y'all used to watch Bruce on like Comedy View, bro. The nigga hilarious, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like real like bro starts the game. Of course, Eddie Murphy. My honorable mention, bro. A lot of cats don't fuck with Bill Bellamy, bro, but Bill Bellamy is hilarious, bro. One of the funniest niggas you'll ever see, bro. He used to host a comedy club in New Jersey, bro. One of the funniest niggas you'll ever see, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so like, gotta tap in on Bill Bellamy, man. And shout out to my nigga, bro. Sensei. Where you at,
My
bro?
list too long.
I'm like top 5.
Yeah.
Cause really, the kings of comedy, alright, you just put them up
Mount
there.
Rushmore.
And then when I come after that, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like Dave Chappelle, you know what I'm saying, fucking Eddie Murphy. I like the whole Wayans brothers from top to bottom.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Black royalty for sure.
And then, bro, I had to throw Mike. Not Mike. Really, Chris Rock up in there.
But Chris Rock not super funny to me, but he a hustler, bro. But he like he
really okay. No, not Chris Rock.
Okay,
let me take that back. Adam Sandler. I'm sorry.
I fuck with Adam Sandler.
Hey, Adam Sandler is fucking shit up, bro.
I gotta buy
it.
Damn,
that nigga funny.
I do
And
fuck
shit, Steve Harvey had funny than a bitch.
Steve Harvey is hilarious. That nigga, hey, that's big bag talk, bro. So
Shout out to the bros, man.
I know, but oh man. But speaking of Dave Chappelle is go to, bro. And that's thinking, but it's like because he ain't sell his soul. He went on the homage to Africa. He's like, I'll be back and I'm ready for the bag.
True.
But you gotta think, even like Key and Peele, bro, like he's literally like laid a blueprint. Like now you see so many skit
shows.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like even the Black Girl skit show. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit. And that's just hilarious, by the way. So shout out to all those queens, Issa Rae doing that. But it's just like he paved the way for that. You know what I mean? But speaking of like comedians, bro, AJ Johnson passed away, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he was in a lot of different movies, bro. House Party, Menace to Society, Lethal Weapon, bro. He was in Babs, Players Club, but best known for his role as Ezell, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. You know what I'm saying? Friday, man. So he passed away. So we want to just pay our dues, man, to say, you know, you really blessed the comedy game, you know, blessed the acting game, and was just consistent, you know what I'm saying, throughout the 90s. And it's a blessing going to, it's a tragedy that you was going too soon, brother. You know what I'm saying? So we want to shout out to y'all, man. So and that kind of just takes you to think about like hood films, bro, and just staples in the black community. The staples to you, you know what I mean? We're not necessarily the voice of the black community. We just, our voices, and we're just like staples to you that you see as like hood films, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to give a top 5 list, but just what are some staple hood films that you think that folks need to see, that you've seen, that have, you know what I mean, that have stuck with you, live in your head rent free, should I say?
Yeah, you definitely got to throw. I'm just gonna throw one out there. You definitely got to throw Menace to Society.
Yes.
That went Inside Central. Oh, Boys in the Hood for sure. For sure.
Friday, all the Fridays.
For sure.
Juice.
Definitely Juice.
Belly.
Oh yeah,
Belly 1 and Belly 2.
Yeah, Belly, bro.
Oh God, I know my boy said shot us earlier. My boy Wayne.
Shout out to the man. Shout out to the
Real talk. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all one that I know y'all don't know about. That only KB know about.
Yeah.
New Jersey Drive.
Oh, New Jersey Drive, bro.
New Jersey Drive, bro. Is a bangers.
Love Jones.
That, you know what? It's based in Chicago.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that kind of takes you out of that takes you out of the aspect of like hood films, because there wasn't a whole lot of hood dynamic in Love Jones. I've studied that movie inside and out.
They were trying to really make a movie. They weren't trying to make a movie.
It's
the first thing they'll teach you about some love in the hood.
It's a black love classic. I feel like if you don't watch a hood classic, I feel like you don't watch Jason's Lyric. You know what I'm saying? Jason's Lyric would give me hood classic more than anything else, because niggas getting shot and stabbed and they still trying to. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, as far as like we talking movies type shit, like Poetic Justice, heavy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting smoked in the whole very. You know what? I like that. So
y'all is considering gangster like killing shit to hood?
Nah, I'm saying hood. I'm saying hood classics. No, but I'm saying like if you consider that a hood classic, I'm like
you gotta have some gangster shit.
It's a different perspective. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's the strip club movie?
Players Club. Players Club. Dollar Bill.
Was Scarface not a hood classic?
Scarface is a hood. It don't have to be black. It don't have to be black.
Wait a minute now.
I mean, it don't say it had to be black. It's a hood classic.
I
mean, if we talk
Malibu's most wanted.
Hey, bro. On the way out is in the box. On the way out is in the box.
They too strapped.
Shut up. They too strapped. That nigga said, this the I9. Nigga said, I got a GameCube. And they got Dreamcast, nigga. So I got Gamecast, nigga. Like, bro, like, nah. So I can see that.
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick.
Yeah, I definitely stayed out a couple times.
Hey, have y'all ever seen American Me?
Yes.
That's some gangster shit.
Look at me, puppet.
They fucked that nigga up, bro. They fucked that nigga up, bro. So like,
Scary movie.
Scary movie is a hey
The
black
first one.
hey nah.
What about Leprechaun in the Hood though?
Yeah, Leprechaun
in the Hood.
bro.
They got the hood name.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, do y'all consider Soul Food a hood classic or is that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was some
Ain't no gangster shit in there.
no, but it was some trifling shit going on there.
Okay.
It was some trifling
So
shit.
what about you got served then?
Nigga, shut the
That's
got
the
jumped in the
bro
house.
got
Nigga got jumped in the
He
house.
got beat the fuck down.
He was selling the dope, bro.
I
So,
mean, I
I'm
guess
a
so,
boy.
but
Come on.
that nigga said.
Hey, what's that movie with the white chick that was dancing? The Last Dance or something?
You talking about Save the Last
Save the
Dance?
Last
Dance. Is
You
that a
know
hood
what, bro?
classic?
No.
You know, bro.
No.
With a white
Hey,
chick?
No.
Hey, the only reason I'm gonna say
I grew
yes.
up with a white cousin. They was
The
hood
only
in a
reason I'm
motherfucker.
gonna say, bro,
I'ma
that
tell
was
you
the
now.
first DVD I ever owned, so I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that, bro. That was the first DVD I ever owned. Say like that. My partner bought it for me for Christmas.
Hey, they used to get their hair done like this.
Crying.
Just like them. Like
Nah, okay. No, bro. Okay, so
Say
like,
Last Damn Hood classic, man.
I'm just saying. I just like.
say
that shit was gang.
I'll vote for that.
There was some gangster shit happening.
She was
Say
in
the
that
Last
house
Dance.
trying to fight for a
There was some
nigga.
gangster shit happening.
That's
to Say
what
the
was
Last
happening in
Dance,
the
bro.
hood. The white
Real
girls trying to
shit.
come around and get some niggas.
They was in that hoe.
They was
She told
blocking
me
that
the story,
shit.
bro.
They was in that hoe. They was in the hoe in the free clinic and shit. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was all
she
sorts of
from
shit
the
happening
hood,
in that
too.
hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Very,
God.
very relatable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel that in my spirit.
It's
bro.
crazy.
It's not just
Hey, I never really seen that. I ain't never seen movies about that shit, bro.
Yeah,
White
like
girls
some-
in the hood,
Yeah,
like,
other dynamic.
cause bro, that shit real,
so,
bro.
hold on, what we missing?
I'm talking about they
missing one.
just
What's
in
the,
their hoe
Whoop that trick.
in the clip.
Oh, hustle and flow.
Hustle and flow.
Flow.
Hustle and flow.
So
That's
with
a-
ATL,
It's easy.
we got
Hey,
ATL.
bro.
But we can go on for hours.
We
bro.
gonna-
We
yeah,
can really go on for hours.
Love
We're gonna
hood
create a
movies.
list to get back to
Best
y'all.
thing on the planet.
Check the pod.
So
We'll
we're gonna give y'all a top
survey.
150
Hey,
list
can
for
we
y'all
get-
to look at.
can
We're
we
gonna
get
make
that
sure and
survey?
put a little link inside there for y'all to
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
the
I
whole
can just
list.
check that out.
Okay, boss, I got a question for y'all, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying. Just speaking of where everything is going with society, where we at right now. So me and KB, we actually got a very interesting fact the other day, very interesting number. So KB, what is the percentage of NBA players that are currently vaccinated?
A whopping 90%.
90% of NBA players are vaccinated, okay? And so that makes you think, and really it says a lot. So what do you think that are going to happen? Because the NBA is very unified. Whenever they do shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the Players Association, like the owners, like they're pretty much, you know, they see eye to eye on a lot of things. I'm not going to speak too much on that, but what do you think is going to happen for the rest of sports, i.e. soccer, i.e., you know what I mean? Like, and that's like in America, i.e. football, you know, i.e. baseball. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be something that's mandatory that they're pushing players to do since it's a countrywide agenda, should I say?
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't force them to do it. Well, they can, but it's not going to go over well. But I think it's going to be like one of those things like, you know, when we used to play ball, they have a voluntary weight room session. Like, you don't gotta come, but, you know, it's under your best, you know what I'm saying? It's in your best, what the hell you say that shit? It's under your best
interest.
in your best interest if you go to that shit, bro. So
Yeah.
if you get vaccinated, you're going to get paid better, you know what I'm saying? You got to worry about when your contract ends in them sports. So, like, when you're trying to go to a different team, okay, do we want to take, he ain't even vaccinated, do we want to bring him in our locker room? We all vaccinated, so that's like, it's going to play a major factor, bro. So, it's going to be big, but like I said, you can't force nobody to do what they can, but I doubt they'll force them to do it.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I think that's crazy because I think what they're doing is they're trying to use, you know what I'm saying, NBA players, NFL players, they're trying to use them as an influence. Because, you know, with having them get vaccinated and then being on commercials doing, you know what I'm saying, things of that sort, it's kind of like using that influence to get people to get vaccinated.
Like subliminal messages on some shit, right?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody try to throw you money, hey, can you know what I'm saying, tweak a couple words for us, and then people will do anything for that money. So it's like really, me personally, I'm not vaccinated. I don't believe in needles. I don't even like needles. I don't even know why I got tattoos. But that's between me and God. But nah, like real talk. I mean, if you feel like on your, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like it's what's best for you, then by all means go forward. But like if you're doing it just because people are telling you to do it, then you know what I'm saying, go do your research and then you know what I'm saying, revisit the topic. But ultimately, I think that they putting something in it and they really trying to like reduce the immune system. You know what I'm saying, break it down, because they really just be putting stuff out there, kill people off. Because the world is growing so fast now. Like people not just having one kid no more. Like niggas is having niggas been having 12 kids with 12 baby mamas, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's more like it's really going down like that. So like, they're really trying to control everybody growing, cause like now I've been having a couple conversations with a couple people, and basically like the white race is basically becoming more of a minority because everybody else is having so many kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mexicans, that's what people coming in from overseas and stuff like that. So it's really not their country no more. So like they got a lot to do with other stuff that I'm not really depth in on, but there's just conversations that I've been having that I feel like, I don't know. If you want to get vaccinated, go ahead. Do you? Sensei?
Yo, so shit, I just got my second dose about 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I feel good. I'm living good. I basically really feel like at this point, since I done got vaccinated, and the only reason I did get vaccinated was so that I could be around my family. You know what I'm saying? And not make anybody feel uncomfortable or, you know what I'm saying, woo-to-woo-to-woo. But at the end of the day, as I sit here with that shit running through my body, and I believe, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here thinking about God. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking that shit too, that you was just thinking. But now I'm over here thinking like, shit, I believe in God, so somebody on earth that believe in God also. Yeah. They put that shit together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be believing that somebody out there is doing some good. Right. And you know what I'm saying? They out here fighting to do the exact opposite. And fight for families and make them healthy and put everybody together. So that's just what I gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? Because I got shit running through my brain. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. Yeah.
Nah, I think that's a wonderful point that you made, because it is all about perspective. And I don't think that it's a placebo effect. I'm personally not vaccinated, but I do have nothing against anybody. My family's vaccinated. I just think that it's a situation where it was rolled out a little bit too quickly. You know, I mean, just from my personal liking, like I told KB before, I'm just like, if y'all roll this bad boy out in like two more years, after y'all done got a couple batches right, hit me, you know what I'm saying? Bang my line, you know what I mean? If it's still free, I'm gonna pull up, but it's just like not before though. But I just think that I think that it's a shame that football players and anybody in professional sports have to go through all the struggles and all the mental warfare and all the physical warfare that it takes to get to that spot just to be given an ultimatum. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't.
They protecting their investment though.
They are.
You basically gotta look at the world, because niggas is dying from this shit. So niggas not playing it out.
You missing 2 weeks of sport. You know what I'm saying? You can't work from home. You need you on the field. You know what I mean? So it's like it works both ways.
It is a bigger picture, nah, for sure. And so just speaking of just like, I don't want to say substances, but speaking of just like, you know, let's say shots, okay? So we have my guy Lyle Collins. He plays guard for the Dallas Cowboys, okay? So this bad boy is under investigation, okay, by the NFL because he's missed not 5, not 6, but 7 drug testing appointments and has been accused of trying to pay off a drug test collector, okay?
Shoot that big dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to know.
And so we was talking about it earlier. So you know, now they have a new bargaining agreement, and so with the bargaining agreement, you can no longer get suspended for marijuana. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? What's happening?
I just thought about some crazy shit.
What?
So if you had COVID, fam, do you know that you probably killed somebody without knowing?
Can we cut that out?
Do you I think we should keep it. No, seriously.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. So you got a sickness that you passing around. Yeah. So eventually that hoe get to somebody that can't handle it. Exactly. Even like you don't even know. Yeah. You could have killed a whole bunch of people. Yeah. That's crazy.
That is. I mean, that does make sense. I mean, that makes sense.
Bro, that make a lot of sense.
Yeah. That's it. I always looked at it like, you know what I'm saying, COVID, it was just like a version of the flu that they blew up, you know what I'm saying, because with social media, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't flash, all right, it's the flu, go get your flu shots. And I ain't never got a flu shot before. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit different than the regular.
But you gotta think about how much time, because over time, everything gonna keep on building, you know what I'm saying, so it's gonna be an extremer version, but
Swine flu.
you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's just elevating like that, but it's really all the same shit.
But you
know
can still
what I'm
catch COVID with or without the vaccine, though. So it's like it's
my
you know
mama
what I'm
got
saying.
shot
So
twice.
it's not saying it's the same thing, but it's like you can catch the flu. Like you can still catch and receive and pass it with or without it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like realistically, think about that. So it's like it's not really. You know, I mean, it might reduce your symptoms type shit, but it's like it's the same thing. Though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But,
But I do see that though. I see it both ways.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, you said
That's a good point. No, for sure.
But you was talking about calling the.
So and so it's like you can no longer get in trouble for marijuana. So it's like, why wouldn't he want to get a drug test?
He don't want his job.
You know what I'm saying?
There, bro. Like I said, big dog, what you hiding?
Yeah.
If you can't take a drug test and smoking weed legal, bro, you got something else going, bro. You know what I mean? Whether it's performance enhancement, whether it's a narcotic, bro, you doing something you don't got no business doing. So
Under the table.
somebody close to this man, go talk to him, get him some help.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I gotta say about that.
Speaking of drugs, Sha'Carri Richardson, okay? Hey, speaking of drugs, Sha'Carri Richardson, bro. I know. You know, we definitely fuck with you, Sha'Carri. I don't want no trouble with you, man. But Usain Bolt recently had some very strong words for her, basically on some shut up and run type shit. He said she should talk less and train more because I mean realistically, just as a sports fan, since she won that race that like qualified her for the Olympics, she's lost her next 3 races like badly, not even like in like competitive fashion. So it's like, but it's constantly I'm gonna stay on my grind and this and that, which is dope because you know perseverance is key. But it's like when does it come a point for you to like be quiet and like I'm a grind? You know what I mean?
Like, what grinding you're doing, your time's getting worse. You know what I'm saying? Like you falling off like you didn't have a major injury. So I think it's a mental thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Personally, I think she should go see a sports psychiatrist.
Yeah.
There's something bothering her, whether it's like the pressures or whatever. 'Cause, you know, she lost her mom too, so that's a factor. And then now she's losing. She's been winning it her whole life. She's losing.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that's an identity issue at this point. That's why she's talking so much.
Yeah.
'Cause I ain't never seen her talk this much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it's
And by the same time, like she never had this type of publicity. She could have been on that shit. You know, because she ran for LSU and like Team USA, like junior and shit. So it's like, but she never had the type of pubs. She could have been like, you know what I'm saying, popping shit. So we don't, you know what I'm saying. But now we finally starting to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then it's the pressure of being like an icon at that young of an age. Like imagine how many actors, influencers was 21 and fumbled bags all the time simply because of all right now we expecting you to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? In the moment that you're not perfect, like we ain't letting you come back from it.
Throw you away.
You know what I'm saying?
She was the face of Dallas.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
for like a month.
Imagine how that feel whenever you know what I'm saying, going through your toughest time and even the city against you. You know what I'm saying? Even the city like clowning you and shit like that. It's like it make you don't even want to put on for nobody. Then losing your mom, like nigga, my mom, my everything. Like
what you doing it for? Then?
You know what I'm saying? So really, you still and she still has to deal with. All right, she's fast. She don't want to be a wasted talent. Like if this is the gift that God gave her, is she supposed to be doing it? Like you said, I think she need to go see like a sports therapist or something like that, cause it's definitely mental for sure.
Yeah.
Sensei.
Shit, I think it's a great thing. I think it's a humbling situation, cause you know when somebody telling you to do something that is somebody that you probably look up to, and you know what I'm saying, they've done plenty of things that you want to do. It's different, you know what I'm saying. My mama tell me some shit, but if Spike Lee tell me the shit. At this moment, it's just hit me different. I'm sorry, mama. You told me a lot of good shit, and I always appreciated it and followed it. But Spike Lee done told me to, you know, shut up, record some shit. So yeah, I need to just take that in.
Put that work in.
For sure, that should.
Put that work in.
You know what I'm saying? That should take it in right there.
And you work in silence. You know.
I have been thinking about therapy a lot too, fam. Like people just need to get shit out their body. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
say shit out loud, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, you'll like if you on some bullshit and you say shit out loud a lot of times, bro, you'll realize like, damn, I'm on some bullshit.
I am on some
You know
bullshit.
what I'm saying? But like a lot of it be like, damn, well, who you gonna say it out loud to?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, therapists. Shit, I fuck with therapists. I went to therapy when I was in commerce. So we offer free therapy at my job, so I'm about to start going back. So
That's very heavy. It's very heavy.
Yeah, shout out to the job that, you know what I'm saying, supporting our people.
Yeah,
too.
and shout out to Black mental health in general, man. It is something we need to tap in on and be very vested in. It's like it's essential, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to know yourself. All right, man. So we're gonna take a very quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
This is the All Pressure Podcast, where we're bringing you big pressure, and we never here to stress you. Do you dig? I'm Black Ceasar. We're gonna go ahead and slide right on into it. So we talking guilty pleasures today, gentlemen. And I feel like people think that guilty pleasures is something that are only supposed to be for women, but men can indulge too. You know what I'm saying? We have fancies that need tickling. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to go ahead and just pop this whole off. So when we're talking guilty pleasures, that can be any dynamic. And so I'm going to give y'all just a few. First and foremost, Dairy Queen. Cannot drive by one without stopping. I'm like a 56-year-old man in my spirit, but I love chicken strips and gravy. It do something for me. We're going to talk movies, bro. Chick flicks. I can watch The Notebook a million times, Grey's Anatomy. I'm talking Fried Green Tomatoes, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Like, that shit, it do something for my spirit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it do something for my spirit. I don't know, like, if it's just y'all or me, like, it do something for my spirit. But lastly, sex, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm talking that moment after you just wore a woman out. And I mean, like, you didn't, like, blew the back out that thing great, but that grade A USDA premium beef, you know what I'm saying? And she got that little, you know what I'm saying? That little shake. She just sitting there and just complete, basking in the penis, basking in the silhouette of my penis that she just got. I find solace in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, You know what I'm saying? You thought it was sweet, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like that, like that's my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John Witherspoon. So when they were talking guilty pleasures and you talking Black Caesar, that's my top 3, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to my guys.
What you got, John?
He talking about John Witherspoon. Shit, man. No, really, really the weed. You know? Like,
that pretty with the weed.
Like a little exotic.
Yeah.
His eyes definitely a guilty pleasure.
Fucking up the Audi.
Yeah.
Shit. Food. I would say
I was just
food.
gonna say that.
You know, I love food.
Love to eat.
The problem is, you know what I'm saying, I like to try new shit out that be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fucked up guilty pleasure because I spend too much money on food. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Need the stamps. Need the stamps.
Yeah.
Shit. And then, you know, outside of that, you know, you can't be telling all that. You know?
Oh,
So,
man.
shit, I'm just going to digress.
Yeah.
Dougie Blast?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go with shit. First thing first, you gotta fire me up. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean in the weed, but I mean that too. But yeah, you gotta have them jokes, man. If when I'm telling you now, like when you got that sense of humor, you know what I'm saying? I'll rip. I just know we gonna work, cause like you know what I'm saying. If you can make me laugh, we can forever get along. That's a deep intimacy for me. Let me see, with the food for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a big sandwich nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Sandwich and noodles, that was always my specialty.
Niggas love sandwiches.
Hey,
bro.
I'm trying, cause I wasn't.
Niggas love
and I can make
sandwiches.
a badass sandwich. Like, I just learned how to put lettuce and pickles on my shit.
Oh, you getting active?
Yeah,
Nah,
Subway
that
shit,
nigga-
Subway
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like grown man shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
and pickles.
But yeah, nah, like, but ultimately, shit, like, I you know what I'm saying? I grew up in a house with 4 sisters and my mama, so shit, I ain't never had to pick up no specialist, so shit, not having to do that, and then for sure, like a woman that know how to listen and react, like. A lot of them say they listening, but they never react. You know what I'm saying? So they don't ever apply that action. So like, if I say something, then you do it without me like even like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn girl, all right, what you want? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's gonna be my 3 for sure.
Shabazz?
Shit, man. I think my number 1 guilty pleasure, fam, might be taking naps, bro. Like, I didn't miss some important shit.
I mean, I ain't say that.
Just going
Man, I
to
ain't
sleep.
say
You already know, bro. Like, that
This
nigga
man.
call me, fam. Bro, we gotta go be doing something and shit. I'm like, my bad, I just woke up, bro. Like, but shit, it's cause I'm so active, I guess.
And it take you like an hour to wake up. Because you know, niggas don't just wake up regularly.
But y'all don't want to see me 5 minutes off a nap, bro.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
like 5 minutes off a nap.
Like a
big
big ass baby.
Yeah, this nigga like Scarface, bro. This nigga be hot.
Yeah.
So I gotta smoke. I gotta wake up. Get a little, you know what I'm saying? I gotta wake up, smoke, chill for a second. You know what I mean? Come to my thoughts, make sure I'm on have a level mind, bro.
Talk
And
some
then I gotta
shit.
approach the day. You feel me?
Like
So,
a prison guard.
then I gotta approach the day, bro. But like, besides that, Shit, guilty pleasure. Bro, I don't really be feeling guilty about none of my pleasures, bro. Besides taking a nap when I'm not supposed to. Type shit. Everything else is fair game. So.
Yeah.
All right, that. So okay, so as far as guilty pleasures, what you think? Why does it make you feel guilty? You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all doing shit that like ultimately make you happy because it's a pleasure at the end of the day. So it's like shit.
It's money to make, bro. You can't be sleeping.
Yeah.
You can't be taking naps all day.
I heard that.
Shit, it made me guilty when I do it too much. Cause too much of anything is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I'm doing something that's throwing out my balance, that's when I'm guilty pleasure.
Heavy.
Yeah. Mom made me feel guilty because shit, a lot of people be having like self-esteem issues. So like, you know what I'm saying? Although I like being fired up, you know, so when I return that favor, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, cause I mean, if you up one on me, shit, keep on upping the score. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know how to take my L, but like a lot of people, like whenever you get in that bag, you know, you give them 2 jokes and you on the road and you gotta keep on going. But you gotta keep on going. Like nigga, no, I'm on the road. Let me at least manifest it real quick. You know what I'm saying? So just that, and then like I said, with a lot of people having like self-esteem issues, like you don't never want to look upon that situation and shit like that. So you gotta be mindful of what you say to people in certain cases.
Right. No, I feel that 100% because folks are very sensitive. It's a whole different time, and like I don't like joking and like doing that type of shit with people. Yeah. Just because like like I'm super sensitive, so like I'll try to end that shit quick. I'm gonna go for the throat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna like hurt your feelings, and you be like, nigga, are we really friends?
Like your parents left each other.
Yeah, I'm like, did your parents like did they divorce again? Type shit. Like
I like
real shit. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with some shit. Like, I saw your mom had to start carrying the oxygen tank again, man. Is she straight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
this nigga sees, bro. One time a girl told this nigga some shit, bro. This probably the most cutthroat shit I ever heard, bro. Yeah. This nigga texts this bitch. He said, "Well, text this queen." Yeah. He said, "You've had more dicks than you've had birthdays." We was like 16, bro. He said, "Don't say shit else to me." Type shit. Craziest shit ever. Bro.
I haven't always been so well rounded. I haven't always been. Let's talk about it. I haven't always been so well rounded, bro. So I'm finding myself in a new place in life, bro. But if we talking why I feel guilty about my guilty pleasures, I'm gonna just talk on the sex piece, bro. I just feel that like whenever you go into those depths to get a certain reaction out of somebody sexually, you know what I mean, and you're pouring that type of energy, I feel like at times I find myself either pouring too much of myself into women or I'm taking too much of them with me. You know what I mean? It's that energy exchange, and like and for real, and like I'll be off. You know what I mean? Like I'll feel good in one area, but it's just like that imbalance, man. That shit it radiates through everything else that I'm doing, and so I really do have to find myself like kind of scaling back on that shit. You know? Oh man, don't do that. Nah, don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah. Like that can't be funny. You like using recycled jokes, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, so besides, I was like, So anyway, so we're talking something that you was guilty of in the past, bro. Okay, what is something that you were guilty of doing in the past that you grew from, though?
You go first.
You got
the storyteller.
I mean, shit. So I mean, as far as that, I'm just caring about what people think. Just because I know, I think for a long time I was really so worried about doing certain work, playing football, doing all these things that I thought people cared about. By the end of the day, whatever I want to do, I'm gonna excel in, because it's just like that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I always say I'm an anointed spirit. So I just think that now that I am doing shit just for me, you know what I'm saying, not worrying about like any man's judgment, any woman's judgment, just making sure that I'm like focused on my higher purpose. I think that I really, you know what I'm saying, that's something that I see myself just moving eons from just in my work, because it's like, damn, I shouldn't say this because I'm scared that this will happen or that'll happen, or they'll feel this way. It's like I'm doing this for me, you know? Yeah. And it's like everything that I do for me, you know? So I think that's something that I've had to really condition myself to do, you know, over the years,
Damn, that's crazy, because I kind of want to steal the answer, but I'm not. I'm gonna come over my own. But yeah, pretty much, it's just accepting myself for who I am. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like as an identity for myself, I always tried to be a basketball player so I can fit in with the basketball guys. I always tried to be, you know what I'm saying, play a couple things so I could be a part of that group. But and it made me feel good because I felt like I was separating myself from my root. You know what I'm saying? Right. So anytime I go hang out with my basketball friends, my football friends feel some type of way. Right. But I just had to understand that I'm not just one person. Like I'm many things. You know what I'm saying? So just accepting the reality of that. If I'm giving this group something, that don't mean that I'm giving the other group less. It's just this is where I'm at right now,
Right.
and just understanding that concept that I'm not leaving people behind. I'm just working with what I got doing that situation.
Shit, lowballing myself. I used to lowball myself, whether it was just worth with shit, girls, money. If I'm doing the transaction now, shit, I want everything I'm owed. You know what I mean? So like, whether if I'm doing a business for somebody, it's not like, oh no, I'm gonna give you a deal. It's that like, nah, shit, this is what I know I'm doing solid work. I got confidence in my work type shit. So shit, I charge people, you know what I'm saying, what they should pay me. I charge people a good price, but a price that works for me. So I'm not working overextending myself type shit.
Shit, for me, it'd probably be like doing whatever I want, you know what I'm saying? Not really thinking about the consequences or thinking about other people's feelings, you know what I'm saying, that's tied in to whatever I do. Shit, just, you know, that part. Like, basically learning that shit, you gotta do the best thing, not, you know what I'm saying, what you wanna do type shit in every situation, basically.
Yeah, bro. When you seek validation, it puts you in uncompromising situations, bro. Like, it really can, and that's from anybody, you know, whether it be something, you know, even if you're in the church, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have been put in uncompromised situations, you know, like, throughout time. So I think, so speaking of that, just talking of, like, guilt and shame, you know what I'm saying? It's putting yourself in positions you shouldn't be in. How has, you know what I'm saying, just going through life and having to, like, be in these hard situations, you know, where it's something that you like, damn, like, I probably shouldn't have made that move. You know what I mean? Like how do you deal with that now in your adult stages? You know, how has life taught you how to, you know, move through this process?
Shit, that's what I've been on. Get 1% better every day.
Yeah.
Get 1% better every day, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you can do. Once you realize the problem, shit, just work on correcting it. It's not enough to just know you got a problem.
Yeah.
So shit, once you know you got a problem, start working on the shit.
Yeah. For sure.
Pretty much just accepting my part of the problem. A lot of people don't hold themselves accountable for what they do. Like, it's always two wrongs to a situation. So pretty much just facing that reality. Like, even if I gotta take all the blame, like, it is what it is. Like, it brings me peace. So and a lot of people be having that discomfort because they never make peace with the situation because they want an apology. But if you take, you know what I'm saying, if you take accountability of the whole situation, then you owe it to yourself to like, all right, my bad, I messed up, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do this better, and that's how you get to that 1% better every day.
Right.
And just for me, like, shit, being upfront with shit, you know what I'm saying, being super honest all the way to the T, like, draw that shit out, put a map and a key together for a motherfucker to understand what you doing and what you on, so you're not creating situations where you have to, you know what I'm saying, lie or fight or, you know what I'm saying, make other people feel uncomfortable. You really just give people the choice to, you know what I'm saying, decide what they want to do after you tell them what you want.
Yeah. So I said the consensus is like accountability and being able to kind of like you said, do give people an option. It's like, shit, if you want to be involved in this shit or not, whether it be debauchery, whether it's like, shit, because you got to give people options. You know what I mean? You know, you do have to give people options because it's not your life to, you know, to deal any cards to, you know. So I think that's very heavy. So speaking of just options and doing what's right or wrong, depending on your perspective, we're talking business with pleasure. Okay, in whatever format that you see, because some people take pleasure in money, but we're talking on that intimacy tip. We're gonna keep it focused on the intimacy tip because I know that we got some very imaginative kings up here. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep on the intimacy tip. Okay, and so what is your take on mixing business and pleasure? I'm gonna just kind of leave it where it's at. You don't shit where you sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that it's imperative that if you do find someone that you're interested in, then you need to like pursue them wholeheartedly and like leave that there. You know, if y'all gonna do some business and that's whatever y'all decide to make it. But if you're in an industry where we're in a small city like Dallas, you know what I mean, and you have designers who might be at a listening party, or who might be at an art show, or who might be at a poetry show, and say, like, you know, like the worlds are so intertwined.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't think that there would be anything that anybody should be delving into if you plan on being successful and having like real longevity in any field. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you know, I gotta back though with that, man. It's just when you choose to have that type of intimacy with somebody, like even if they're not a jealous person, like they're gonna get jealous with, you know what I'm saying, people giving you attention or you spending enough time, because 9 times out of 10 it's like the top level of chemistry. Like, you know what I'm saying, once you know how somebody's body work, you know everything about them pretty much, you know what I'm saying. So it's like that vulnerability, like everybody can't handle that, and even men, like it be really more men out here that I be seeing that be out here wilding out because they can't keep they, you know what I'm saying, emotions involved in this.
Hair lady before,
bro. You
can't even twist my hair no more.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like, and stuff like that, it's like, damn, you be, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, get the money is the goal, you know what I'm saying, especially if y'all working together. Like when you work with somebody, like it's to, you know what I'm saying, so y'all both can get rewarded for it. So like the moment that, you know what I'm saying, some type of disconnect coming in there, one is, all right, well, I feel like this deal wasn't fair. All right, I feel like this ain't working. All right, I feel like now the emotions get involved because it's not about the goal no more. It's more about how you feel about the situation. And then when you dealing with women, you always gotta be mindful about, you know what I'm saying, how they react. Because if you kiss them a certain way, they're gonna be hooked on it. You know what I'm saying? If you touch them a certain way, they ain't gonna forget about it. So
I think they go both ways though.
Yeah,
Girls
nah,
are
for
smaller
sure.
than nigga might stalk their ass on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
nah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, no, that's why I say it go both ways for sure. I just, like, nowadays, like, I just see, like, when it comes to, because, I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't out here blasting women, but I just see too many of our kings out here looking, you know what I'm saying, bad in these text messages and these DMs and all this other stuff, like, crying, and it's just like, if, you know what I'm saying, we got to stand our ground somewhere, and that's just it, what that is.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I personally don't mix business with pleasure, you know what I'm saying, on the forefront. It's like, for me, I feel like if you do, you have to be like, that gotta be like the only person that you fucking with at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, first of all, if she see anybody else, you know what I'm saying, she gonna get jealous, and that's gonna fuck up the business right there. So it's really just not a good look, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good look because people gonna get to talking about you, you know what I'm saying? So basically your business is in the streets now, and so now when people come into your business, it's like,
I'm telling you,
your business is just
your relationship, really, your relationship.
So bro, shit really for the birds. But like I said, it's so many different people out here. I ain't gonna say it's impossible. Because I feel like a lot of people that mix business, they you know what I'm saying, they making money together and they together or woo woo woo. Like Jay-Z, Beyonce, I don't know if they do a lot of business together personally, but shit, it seemed like they would. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So,
see, and I think that shit crazy because it's like you really can't, bro. Because like, especially in your line of business, depending on whatever line of business, but like, I'm a poet, bro. If I fuck some shit up, bro, I'm gonna be on an open mic or like on like a damn featured act somewhere. Bitch gonna be talking about how black shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's business, so you can't be doing.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't.
That's why I say you can't do no fuck
bro.
shit. Like, it's business. So if you was to be doing a relationship with this person, you would be. It would have to be perfect, and that's every situation. Because a relationship ain't business.
You gotta be in right.
So now we're gonna take a little bit step, but we're gonna take a little bit further into that. So we're gonna move the business out of it. We're gonna talk just dating in general, bro. And so now we're talking like first dates, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you know what I'm saying? Like they think about that. So like,
hold on now. So in business, if you fuck up some shit, you just gotta pay for it.
I mean, yeah, but it's like there's some things you can't pay for a reputation. There's some things that like if you do that you
when
like.
They was
you know
fighting in
what I'm
the elevator.
Who? You talking about JJ Beyonce?
A Playboy and Sweetie.
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying.
That's an
From the
expensive
results of that,
conversation.
I'm pretty sure bro had to get some money.
That's an
And
expensive
that's the only reason
conversation.
this comes.
That's an expensive
why it's fucked
conversation
up.
that they're having. But then, you know what I'm saying? But that goes outside of just like you mixing that because now it's like her circle. I mean, apparently Solange is in that hoe too, so it wasn't just like
Solange
you
had
know,
to get some
yeah,
money
you know
or
what
she
I'm
would've
saying?
been
And so
pissed
it's like,
still.
yeah, but so so. Well, okay, shit. Any other thoughts before we wrap up on that? Or what?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so shit. So we talking dating in the culture, bro. So is it safe to take girls on a date in this new era of just individuals and thinkers and trailblazers that we have of women?
Just don't be no free meal, man.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Elaborate a little bit, please.
Shit, make sure the young woman who you're courting, you know what I'm saying, is on the up and up.
Yeah.
And shit, like my biggest rule of thumb is like, I ain't gonna buy you no shit you can't buy for yourself. So like, if we go somewhere to eat and I know you, you sit down, you try to order some shit that I know you wouldn't order, that I know you can't afford, bro, you probably never gonna hear from me again, type shit. So don't blow your blessing.
I feel that.
Trying to, you know what I mean, do the most. So shit, just be selective. I mean, shit, you shouldn't be going. Me personally, I don't feel like you should be going to pay for different girls' dates like every other day. So if you do this shit and you making money and making moves like you're supposed to, your time is slim to none anyways. Yeah. But they do got shit to make sure you ain't spending too much. So it's just being selective where you're going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it ain't safe out here. For sure, it's just women out here who just want to go on dates, and they taking them dates with multiple niggas and shit. If your ass come across one of them, she gonna suck you out by 10 of them hoes, and then she gonna go to somewhere else. And you gonna fuck up your money, bro, because it's real life, bro. Like, so
Dating is expensive, bro.
it ain't safe.
Yeah.
It ain't safe. And then you might come across a bitch, you think it's all good, you go to the crib cutter and get burnt. It's not safe.
Hey, yeah.
It ain't safe.
Hey, you saying this culture too?
Hey, you might get burnt through that hoe.
Damn.
Man, the hoe said 99.9% active, bro. But I mean, shit, like, hey, me this Sensei said, he said worst case scenario, bro. I feel it.
For sure.
What you think, Dougie
If you
Blaze?
think it's sweet out here, you playing.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna say.
Where that nigga D-Love?
Nah, for real, this is shit.
He'll let you know.
He'll let you know, bro.
I'm gonna say, but no, I'm gonna say it ain't safe, but I'm gonna say it is recommended though. You know what I'm saying? Having a daughter, I want to be an example of, you know what I'm saying, her seeing her dad, you know what I'm saying, take my girl out, you know what I'm saying, being able to shower a woman with those type of things, so that way she can have something to look forward to whenever she decides to get her a man and stuff like that. But it's just like with where the culture going, if somebody doing bad, it get more attention than people that's doing good anyways, because more than likely it is, you know what I'm saying, it's still gentlemen that's out here. And I think it's important for, you know, us for starters as kings to be setting the standard for, you know what I'm saying, taking our queens on dates so that we can redevelop the definition of love and redevelop the definition of relationships and stuff like that. Because, you know, if we stop doing it, then now women ain't looking for us for nothing, because we already took away the flowers. We already took away the what they call it, personal time or stuff like that. So we taking, because we got our games and stuff like that. So we taking all this stuff away from them, and then you not taking them on dates either. So what y'all doing?
First date,
Yeah, I mean, you can't have a second date without the first date. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
So it's like, it's like a chain reaction. Like I always, like even when I was talking to, you know what I'm saying, women before I got into a relationship, like I always made sure I took them out at least one time. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, just because we go on a date, that don't mean I'm paying for it. You know what I'm saying? I always make sure I date women that could pay for her own stuff if we ever got to that situation. Because if I'm feeling the vibe and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I deserve to pay for some food. I'll pay for the whole thing. But you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is if it ain't going like it's supposed to do, or she ain't expected like what I expect her to be, then I ain't got no problem with saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, I pay for my food, you pay for yours. I enjoy myself, but we probably ain't gonna do this again.
Going Dutch.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some cold shit.
I mean, but shit, it's the reality of it though, because you know if you're gonna fuck with somebody after the first time y'all actually chill.
Bitch, I don't like your vibe. Right
exactly.
I think Instagram fucked the game up too though.
Yeah.
Cause like niggas will like shoot and then you don't even really know a girl, but you're trying to go on a date.
You
know what I'm saying? Because you
not
ain't
for
got
sure.
the time to even see if y'all had chemistry.
Real
You know what I
talk.
mean?
It's like,
y'all
it's
just
like
like
straight
each
to
other,
it.
the image, the ideal right now. You know what I mean?
See, and that's one thing that's crazy because it's like this new culture that we in, and not even to be too forward, but it's like the whole dating aspect is not necessarily obsolete, but I think it's a little. I think that it is undervalued, not overblown. And so a lot of shit goes straight from the DMs because I mean, realistically, that's where niggas beating girls. You might meet a shorty at the club and like, you know, if you hit her up, shit might go well, but shit more likely like 10 other niggas hit her up, so it's just luck of the draw.
Yeah.
But shit go from the DMs to the bedroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like from the DMs
to
you know what I'm saying? Like and so at the end of you know what I mean? It's like I mean y'all gonna chop it up, but like 9 times out of 10, like how many chicks are you really taking on like dates? You know what I'm saying? On like actual dates and like really like tapping in with them. It's like it's kind of few and far between. And so I think like the whole first date era, you know what I mean? Like a lot of chicks do, like KB said, like the food man. A lot of chicks do have that type of dude, but at the same time, it's like
I don't think dates are natural, fam.
What you mean?
I mean, I understand it, but I feel like back in the day when niggas running through the woods, nigga just meet a bitch and he bust down right there.
In the woods.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sniffing on you, look good.
See,
Bow.
Not seeing, but like, but you gotta think though. I don't want to say social media's taking it away, but think about this though. Niggas used to have to court a woman 3-4 months before they even got some cookie. That's why niggas talk about first, second, third base. But it's like now, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's nothing left to wonder. You can go look at a woman in her bikini. You can go look at like her day to day, what type of food she likes. So you don't have to like kick it with her to find out what she. I mean, besides like what she wants you to perceive.
Is that not what we want?
No. I mean it is, but at the same time, no, because it's like it takes the experience out of life. Like you want want everything right in front of you, like that. Like that's instant gratification.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? Like you want to go through the process of living that.
With everything that's being put out, that's what motherfuckers feel like we want.
And that's what they want you to perceive. But a lot of times it's a lot more to that. But I'm just saying though, like with the social media aspect and dating, the two, you know, the two are synonymous. But it's like if you're dating, like if you like somebody, you gon' like instead like back in the day, you couldn't go look a chick up on Instagram nothing like that. You had to go kick it with her. Said she's about now. You can go look. It's like, oh okay, where she like to travel to, where her favorite food
on
at.
the app
You know what I'm saying?
You
can go and see it. It's all accessible. So it's like the whole dating culture, bro.
I feel like the girls I really liked and the ones I ended up being with for a little bit, I met them, and probably I hit them about a week or two later.
Yeah.
I didn't know where their favorite shit was at. I ain't probably know their mama.
No, I'm saying the accessibility though. I'm not saying that you have to know, but I'm saying though, like you going through actually dating and like
that's a good thing. Now I get to see like damn.
It's a tool.
I do kind of like you.
Because girls will tell you.
I do kind of like you.
They say in 6 months you're supposed to know if you're gonna marry a girl or not. So
right, just speed the process up.
I think that's
if it's some bullshit, it's gonna work now. It's not.
I think that's also unrealistic too. You know. Yeah, but you know, but I think it kind of can go both ways. What?
You're supposed to know. You're gonna know if you want to marry a girl within 6 months.
I don't think. I mean, I think that it's different for different people because some people believe in love at first sight. Some people, you know what I mean, like have to learn to love people. Some people are in love people. They'll meet you and then they're infatuated with each other. So there's different avenues and different areas of which love, you know, like cohabitates, should I say? Yeah. And so I don't believe that because like 6 months because like I've been with somebody with 6 months and was like, oh okay, you know what I'm saying? And I started liking your ass less. You know what I mean? Or like there's been people who have been with 6 months and like, you know what? I think I need another 6 months to really know who she is. You know, and so I think that I don't think that
really
that's
you know if you want to marry a woman when y'all live together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Can we agree though that it's just literally the same opportunity?
What you mean?
Like it's just an opportunity. Like when you meet somebody, it's either gonna work out or not. Like,
it is.
So,
it's 50-50. Yeah,
so
it is. It is.
You just got tossed the opportunity quicker. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I don't know. Like,
I feel it. Nah, that's 100%. Okay, so we still talking dates. Okay, so we're talking dating culture. Okay, so y'all some smooth swabs, gentlemen, bro. We talking first dates. Okay. Yeah. And without giving away too much of y'all sauce, because I know everybody got their little sauce and shit, so without giving away too much of y'all sauce, what's a good first date that you would take a shorty on to impress her, should I say?
Let's go to the farmer's market.
Okay.
Only reason I say that because it's diverse. They got plenty of shit to do. So that way, like, you can actually see what she likes because they got a lot of shit, so you really see what her interests are. And then from there, shit, it's easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll know, like, what shit, either I fuck with her or I don't. Because they got enough things to go through. And, like, you don't like this, you don't like this, you don't like Jamaican food, you don't like live music, and you don't like being outside. You're not hearing from me again. type shit. So it's like she makes it easy.
Straight up, I'm just gonna take a bitch wherever I want to go. Cause shit, that's what we're gonna be doing anyway. So shit, if you don't like that,
man,
gonna be out of there.
Sensei.
Yeah.
What you think?
I'm gonna say, shit. You know, we gotta go to my mom's crib. Mom gotta take her for questions and shit. First day. Excuse me, mom. I can't invest until your mama don't approve. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. But after that, you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely gonna always go somewhere to get some food. That's just always neutral. You can't go wrong getting food because it's too many options.
Interrogation. That's interrogation. She gonna
for sure. But you don't even live over there. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
My parents want to meet your parents.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They said we can't stay tonight.
Like, what have you
exactly, because we can't be 3-4 months in and then pull up to the crib with you talking about we dating.
See,
that shit sounds serious.
Real Southern boy.
Exactly.
Nah, see, but that's something different though, cause like
I'm not at the same time.
I see, but I think it's something different though, cause me personally, like whenever I'm talking like family, it take me a long time to introduce a shorty to my family. Like that's to me, that's like a privilege. So like I would never take you directly to the source. You know what I'm saying? Cause my people are very loving, so I won't like bring it. Cause it's like it's my intuition. Like you know what I'm saying?
I feel that for sure.
So it's like I would never.
I feel like that's cause you. I feel like when you know you serious, you would take her. But if you playing,
you know, but regardless, it's like everybody don't. I mean, cause like your mom should be somebody special. Everybody don't deserve to meet my mom. It's like male, female.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
If you take her serious, that shit's serious.
But even then, it's like I've had a number of girls. It's few and far between. Cause it's like it just look like you know your people. So it's like you know what, you're not gonna mess around with my folks. Somebody, even though I think you're cool, you're not gonna mess around with, you know what I'm saying, with our little circle. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it is a privilege, but I do see that though, cause like that approval, having that, you know what?
Yeah, mom gonna call it.
She suits you.
I'm gonna call it that though. But
A1,
I'm playing with you. I ain't taking you over there.
Never, that's not even an option.
You gotta be my mom. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying, whenever
you got me
I was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's when I was staying with mama, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be sneaking people in the house, you know what I'm saying? You gotta walk straight in, you gotta speak, you know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't none of that go straight to the room stuff, cause my mama, she ain't play like that.
Right.
Me being honest with her like that. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10 is like the conversation gonna go however it's supposed to go, like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you respectful, you know what I'm saying, then I can probably rock with you, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we dating and stuff like that. But like I ain't never been a fan of girls that come in your crib and then like not just go straight to the room. Like that's some, you know what I'm saying? That's some that's some you been doing that for sure. I'm gonna tell you now. My mom, look, I was the only boy, so I had the room the farthest away from her, so you know what I'm saying, it didn't matter. Like,
shout out to Tanya.
We off topic.
Our black queens.
Yeah, we off topic, but if we talking some shit, bro, like about this, like hidden while we was at the crib, bro.
Oh,
my parents handed me a pack of Durex condoms when I was 13 years old. They said we'd rather you fuck here than go sneak off and get somebody pregnant. If you want to do something, if you want to drink, do it here. They're like, whatever you want to do it here. Now, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like I had that go ahead, and so it's like that's why I was able to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I was able to handle that pressure. That's why I know. But it's like, think about this though. Whenever we went, but like think about that for real though. Like it's like whenever we went to college, niggas fizzled out because it's like they didn't have that freedom. They never drank, never did this. Niggas just gone the first 2 months. It's like I had already been like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, it's like made me a lot more well-rounded for the world. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like I think at the end of the day, it's like, but that's a parenting tip.
Yeah, that's a parent thing.
You know what I'm saying? But we talking dates.
This was
senior
year.
We talking about that.
What?
This was freshman year or senior year?
We start running it up about.
I started running up like freshman,
when they allow this,
bro.
When the room come
when
in.
I was 13 years old, I got a pack of condoms, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I used to leave
the
for
same
weeks.
time we learned about sex in school, the same time niggas got curious type shit. Like
niggas said, I'm taking this book and I'm gonna find it.
Nigga, what?
And we would just run it up.
We was running that hoe up, man. Okay, no, but we make sure we stay on the top though. So we're talking dating. So we're talking first date. So please finish your first date synopsis, please, Dougie Black.
Oh yeah, I just go get some food, bro. 9 times out of 10 is everybody love food. Like if you don't love food, then I feel bad for you because I love food, so it ain't gonna work out.
Heavy.
But yeah, just to give her options, get her loose, see how she gonna eat whenever she get there. You know what I'm saying? Is she gonna put her face in the food, or is she gonna, you know what I'm saying? No, real talk.
Eat that steak, girl.
Real talk. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? And then whenever you take women out to eat, you know what I'm saying, and then you offer them a meal that they ain't had before, you know what I'm saying, and they end up liking it. It's like a whole different little intellectual thing going on. You feel me?
It's appreciation.
Yeah. She be like, do y'all got chicken strips? Nah, baby, get some of that linguine over there. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
It said chicken strips.
Some of that linguine.
They gonna order chicken strips every time.
But I'm going to chicken strips every time.
Nah, real talk. Sensei, where you at with it? But I know you were very practical man.
I take a little hoe to a petting zoo or something. Look at the goat. You hear me? That's me.
Say, look at the goat.
This is some little fun shit. I like animals and shit. I like. When I grew up, I used to watch Pokemon and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm all about adventure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go catch some shit.
Yeah.
Woo. So yeah.
So you take girls on dates doing that Pokemon game?
Yeah, I'll take a bitch out and we go stand in the field with the phone.
Yeah.
And I'ma catch her. You know what I'm saying? And then we go to the Cheesecake Factory or something like that. You know, I like good food, so shit.
The movies used to be lit too.
The movies is
lit. It's a town called Pound.
Got 10 tickets.
And that hoe good dope.
Hey, we're going to get to that. That's going to be our next question. But now, okay, so we talking dates, bro. Two things, bro. You talking women. You have to feed her mind, feed her body, and feed her soul. You know what I'm saying? If we're on a date, if we're trying to get connected, if it's a woman that I'm like literally like interested in. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna do someone like a high level. Me, I like the water, so I'm gonna take her to the lake.
Yeah.
Might whisper some sweet nothings to you. Might just sit there and just take in the waves of the water and just breathe on some shit, you know, real scenic shit. You know what I'm saying? I like sushi. I'm a sushi man. If you hanging out with me, you gotta be able to use some chopsticks or a dab.
Yeah.
Don't ever use a fork of sushi around me. That's the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You like me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then lastly, I mean, some people think it's head ass, but I don't think it's head ass. There's nothing wrong, gentlemen. We're taking your girl to the museum, but make sure you're there to appreciate the art. They have little bios next to them, okay? Read them hoes. You know what I'm saying? So you can take some way so you can go and just like regurgitate some shit in random conversation. That's, you know, niggas think you like an enlightened spirit. It helps you out and it helps them. So it's just like you follow the blueprint, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? And it yields results. Okay? Real shit.
I got another suggestion for a first date.
Please lay it on us, bro.
The escape room. You gotta see how bitch act under pressure.
You said the escape room?
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't be able to do that shit, but I would be fucking.
I'm gonna be a nigga.
What? Let me out of this hole, nigga.
What? Let me see how you react when she get real.
He said escape room. Yeah.
That's some cool shit though.
So
yeah.
That's
or like a break room or something. You know they got the little rooms you go break shit. I need to see how you are.
We stuck. We can't go nowhere.
Hey, boss, I got a question for y'all, bro. Cause I don't know how much time we got, but I need a true answer from y'all, bro. If you spend a lot of money on the date, do you expect to get the pussy? Do you get to beat the cakes?
Oh, okay. If you spend money on that date, do you beat the cake?
Okay, and then
what chances of me taking you
what
out
is the
again
amount?
Just keep going down.
But what's the amount that you got to spend where you're like, you know what, that ass is mine. I'm waxing that. You know what I'm saying? Like a box Chevy. You know what I'm saying?
If I
like
had a number.
We had a number.
I'm assuming it would be maybe like 300.
I'm gonna tell you now.
If I spend,
I don't like these hoes. So if I spend over $150, bitch, on one setting.
You said guarantee.
We getting closer and closer.
You said guarantee though.
I'm talking about like that.
I'm talking about guarantee.
I mean, I didn't say guaranteed. I'm just saying, what's a number that you think you would be like, you know what?
The chances go up.
Yeah. It's like this is it.
It depends on how much I like you though.
It's $50 a plate, so.
Yeah.
And then you gotta get drinks. You know what I'm saying? So like you already at 150.
Yeah.
If you go somewhere that's worth going.
Yeah.
Oh, man, bro. That's what I'm not even trying to take you to places that's worth going.
Yeah, we finna spend that
we
time.
going to the regular places like Chewy's and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you spend the honcho at Chili's, you fucked up.
Nah, that's cool. That's cool. I'd rather do shit like that. Like get drunk Chewy's. Like I'd rather spend more money at a smaller place.
Yeah.
Than go to a place and just get some
Go
little
to a
ass
steakhouse,
shit.
and
then don't get no pussy after I ate a little ass steak.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's that hurt.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
What you say, Dougie Blast?
If I'm paying that tag, I'm waxing that ass.
What? If I'm paying that tag.
If I'm paying that tag, Windex me, man.
Boy,
Nah,
so.
real talk, cause 9 times out of 10, I'm not spending no bread on no. I'm not spending a lot of money on no girl that I'm already hitting. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, what you want me to do? What? Like, I can't even buy this candy. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not hitting that ass. Like, I mean, I can, but like, the principle, because I already don't even like people asking me for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. So like, when I think the max I ever spent on a day was probably like $100, and that was probably like on prom or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a day that really, I'm just saying on prom. Like, real talk though, because at the end of the day, it's just like,
bro,
shit.
People be playing this shit real life, bro. I got bills to pay. I got kids. Like, nigga, I got shit to do. You want me playing on me? Don't be playing on me too much.
You want me to pay $500 on a date because you seen it on social media? Quit playing with me.
Face.
Steak that you don't eat, quit playing with me.
That's fantasy.
Don't be playing with me too much. You play a little bit, but you get to just draining me.
So $100. So you saying $100?
Nah, nigga, I'm saying, nigga.
You saying nothing?
I'm saying, nigga, if
you on a budget.
If we go on a date, I pay for the shit because I'm asking you on a date.
Yeah.
But my nigga, if we just not acting like we finna be girlfriend or boyfriend, and we ain't fucked yet, and you just still wanna go on dates, acting like this how going somewhere, bitch. You gotta be busting something, or like it's just not gonna continue. Cause shit, I got bills and shit, fam. Like if you know I'm not rich, you basically just draining me. Like
that's facts.
Like bitches know bitches know if niggas rich or not. Like these hoes choose to do this shit to niggas. They got shit to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Well, these hoes are scavengers.
I do agree with what you saying to a point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that there's any magic number as far as the date goes. I think it's all about. I think it's all about the chemistry, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's gotta be special.
Yeah, it's all about the chemistry. Cause like you can literally take a woman to go get some ice cream, and next thing you know, she like, I just seen the. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, I ain't never had a nigga come and talk to me and take me outside and sit and chat with me type shit and ask me how I feel and woo wop and you know and this and that. So it's like that pussy's yours, bro. Like I think it's all about objectivity, bro. It's like being able to show somebody something they never seen, bro. If you can open somebody's eyes to some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's yours. Like KB said, if you could teach somebody some shit, if you even give them an experience, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's yours. And there's no you know what I'm saying? Like how they say, that's priceless type shit. There ain't no price you could put on that experience, bro. Especially if you got that gift the gap communication with the nation. Yeah. You chopping the shorty down. Yeah. You getting to know her. You asking about like just her inner workings, bro. Yeah. Showing interest. Yeah. That's a whole different. You know, it's a whole different ball game. And now it's like it's mental psychological, bro. So
I guess that's what it is, cause sometimes the conversation don't get that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you already know.
I was like, I'm just saying, bro. What type of girls y'all dating, man? What y'all man? I'm like the conversation
I feel like I've been watched or something like
that ain't said Queens.
Cause boy,
Queens.
I done seen some shit.
Queens.
Motherfuckers are just use you for a date too. Hey, take me to the places I want to go that I ain't never been.
Boy,
we just gonna do that.
So you said 300. Okay, we said
400 right there.
Okay, we said 400. Dougie said the bill. If I gotta put a number on it, $150. If I'm gonna go max first date, $150.
I thought it was
Oh no. Okay, no. Or no. I'm talking about for you to hit that ass. We talk about for you to hit that ass
on the first date.
Because
on the first date.
That's why I said it's hard.
I don't like hitting bitches on the first date because I like to like bitches. So that's what I'm saying.
Can you do that again?
Wait.
I like to like bitches. You just using me to go to nice places.
As a first date, though, now that I think about it, what's considered as a first date? Because a first date could be like
not when you
going out of town.
Not when you met her.
One time at the crib.
Not when you met her.
Nah, you going out. Y'all going out together.
Shorties don't think that's a date unless you make it a date. You can have an indoor date with some cute shit, but you gotta make it some shit though.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So is a date quality time?
Do some, the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying?
So this is a good.
So a date isn't quality time.
So this is a good rule of thumb, though, right here.
Not basic quality time.
If a bitch not willing to chill with you wherever you at, without you spending no money, then that's the type shit.
If you're a real nigga, you got candles in your crib anyway. So what money you spending?
Saying,
I feel like the bitches.
I definitely
the bitches that'll chill with you anywhere. Them bitches.
Hey, bro, and everybody in like 5 words, bro, because we gotta wrap up. Say what y'all gotta say. We gonna start with Doug.
You said say what I gotta say.
In like 5 words, say what you gotta say.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. KB.
I'm gonna go last because it hit me so fast. I'm still trying to.
Media Sensei.
Man, me and Sensei, you know what the kids say, as my boy say, bitch, I'm in this thing, we loaded, all pressure podcast, I got bands on me. These hoes twerking tonight.
These hoes going crazy.
So I'm gonna say, if I knew we had more.
I bet, yeah, thank you, bass, man. Y'all tap into the pod, you know what I'm saying? Keep on showing us love, keep on showing our posts, keep on coming in and everything, bro. We appreciate y'all and shit. Stay up.
If I give y'all 5 words, I'm gonna say lead with love. God bless.
Yeah.
Peace.
Stay black.